us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it. Makes the defender miss. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
To the air, it's Johnson. Good throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Oregon 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to advance on the football.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. To the air, it's Johnson. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's got his man open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the all-important extra point. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And bouncing it outside, it's downs. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down and goal, upcoming. Looks left and finds his target there. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to pass. It's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. And the freshman making an impact play there. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Looking for the wideout. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. They're going to run the option. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with a sack.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They've got him to sack for the defense.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Bringing pressure. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the second quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They've got the lead, but had settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Johnson. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Extending the play now. The ball is loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create and make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline, try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
The ball carried by a receiver. Loses 6. It's now 3rd and goal.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Michigan.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. He's marked out of bounds after a great return. What a way to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. And he's brought down after...
A 31.
Turn out of the 31. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. First down here for this offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The game makes it second and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Using his legs here. Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Makes a quick catch. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route review. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
31, Michigan, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Brings up third down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Wolverines. Trying to come all the way back.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Up position, second and long from their own 12.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this...
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Crosses the 10. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The Wolverines line up with a first and goal. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it. The way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Tries to get it to the running back. Comes up with the catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Oregon 31, Michigan 29.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown,
And
Oregon.
they'll set up for the PAT.
Number 9 in the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score, Oregon 38, Michigan 28.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Kickoff.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And Michigan Wolverine will take over 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Michigan. And the comeback is on. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. powerful offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more.
Picked off a crucial turnover. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. This gets a big 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Michigan.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
In other schools around the country,
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
24.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll give it to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and hot.